Yeah. Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too high up. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks. Hermes fur on my feet, I'm a lead.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Hey, 57 colors. 57. Right.
Right to the air is Mahomes. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Mahomes going to throw. Incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Hey, ribble it. 15. Right side.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he comes back with one complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 36.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. Hey, Sundown.
Mahomes to throw once more. And that's going to be incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Hey, 43. Come back. Attack.
Now here's Mahomes. And that's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
15. Yellow.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really frequent combination.
Attack. Hey, 57. Yellow. 15.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
A man from nearby Wichita, it's Breece Hall.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
This out quickly to Williams.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now it's Rodgers.
Over the middle and complete to Wilson.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And it's caught.
And the Jets are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run with Hall.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Jets respond to that open. Touchdown with one of their own.
And there's an offense that didn't panic after getting down early, and with good reason. No better way to silence a home crowd than with a nice, long, sustained drive, and they were able to put one together here and finish with the touchdown run.
Zerline good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Mahomes now to throw.
Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. Pretty good yards after the catch there on that crossing route. Is a crossing route good for a quarterback because the receiver's coming across his line of vision?
They love those kind of throws. And how many times have you seen any of what we call an in-breaking route? Quarterback really turns it loose, doesn't he? Has a lot more confidence because he can see the play right in front of him.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now Mahomes.
They're throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And again, it's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey from 13 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Ball again on 2nd down.
Oh, look at the juke.
Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Breece Hall.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Breece Hall
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws, Has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Hey, Ripley.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
15. Hey, Sunday. Right side.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 99 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Hall. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Second and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
To throw is Rodgers. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets have moved out in front. Now Zerline on and the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Mahomes to throw.
With no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, 43, 15.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now it's Mahomes again. He'll get this out to his running back, P-Ryan. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again.
He'll get this complete to Worthy.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And Xavier Worthy
in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Extra point by Bucker is on target.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. On the return is Xavier Gibson.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
On the return is Gibson. And able to get this out to the 25.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
This complete to Coolin.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Over here.
Paul ought to give up the middle. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 111 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, they can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Hadn't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
26. Inside. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
From the gun, it's Rodgers.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, 626.
Here's Rodgers.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Mike Williams.
45 yards.
And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Zerline now for the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
And Xavier Worthy
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And we are all tied at 28. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Taken in left side, it's Wilson.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
That one taken in by Corley.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Running left, it's Hall. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Second down and 6 now. Hall again.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
126 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall.
A 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
Zerline good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Oh, some strong running.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true.
Yellow, 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 yellow. 15.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. He's going deep for Brown. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Hall again on 2nd down.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Hall again. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away.
Zerline's kick is up and through. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow. Hey, rip list. Hey, 57 color, 57 color. Where's it?
Mahomes. That's caught right side by Worthy.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Mahomes to throw it. That's into the hands of Worthy once again.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Hey, Riblet, Riblet. Where's it?
Here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Here's 1st down.
15, yellow.
Mahomes.
This is caught. It's Brown. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Hey, 43. Outside.
Mahomes.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, he's
And with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Rifles it, and it's caught. Racing down the left side. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to take this return out of bounds. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Silver. Great. No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Hey, 63, bang. Bang. No touch.
From the pistol, Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Yanni. So it's Silver, ready? No touch.
On 1st down, Hurts. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Hurts throwing again. He's got Smith. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
No touch.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Great.
Motioning left is their running back. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Great. Set.
This throw is caught. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And we're all tied up. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. This is complete to Gibbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, you're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Goff now on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So that connection for a 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at 1st down here. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. For one of the veteran QBs.
The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this 1st half. And you just kind of wait. Well, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Goff now, 3rd and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Avonte Maddox comes up with it. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Call it no gain that time, and they'll have 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal. Trying to get it with the option. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. They get 1 yard, but nothing more. It's 4th and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
Here we go, 4th and goal inside the 1. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And they step him on 4th and goal. What a stand brought to force the turnover there on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Throwing again from their own end zone now. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Lions are on the move here. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Gibbs now from the gun. He's out in the clear. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the gun, Goff. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They'll go for it. Goff. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him, and it sets up 2nd down.
73, 73. Hey, 73, 73. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
73, 73. No touch.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Taken in by Smith. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
From the red zone now. Setting up the running back screen. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
From the pistol, Hurts. Fires over the middle, caught. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Running left, this is Barkley. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
To the air, 3rd and long. pass caught by Dotson. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And now it's second down.
Hey, easy, 63. Very set. Don't touch that. Hey. Don't touch it.
Hurts now from the gun. He's got it, room to run. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. Looking right, and he finds him. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Go Silver, ready?
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He has the first over the middle. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
No touch that. No touch.
They're going play action. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they botched on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. So that brings up second down. Looking to throw. Goff. He finds Laporta. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So we're through 3 here. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach.
Lions 7.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. A give left side for Gibbs. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10 now. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Working quickly here. Working inside the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Frank. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Oh, and the kicking team's got it. Field goal game. Not sure they had to force that quite yet, partner.
Yeah, I don't know where the analytics were on that one, and I think there's some old-timers probably rolling over in their grave with that decision.
But hey, doesn't matter. They get the ball back right in what could turn out to be the game's biggest turning point.
Yeah, momentum now clearly on their side. Got to get downfield and either tie it or take the lead. The special teams, they were certainly special. Now it's the offensive turn to do their job.
Frying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And now they face 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. On the move, headed right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one intended for the running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Back to throw it. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Looking to throw. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a 1st.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Lions down by only 3. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here he is to throw. St. Brown's got it. Complete. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing now. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First and goal. Here's Gibbs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now to throw. The back grabs it. And he's in. And that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left.
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in France. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. You know, son, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it's speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come for free.
EA. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak gonna put it up right away. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Play action. It's Allen. He's got that complete to Knox. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Throwing is Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback in the second half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away. I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got that complete to Turpin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First down, Prescott. He's got, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
5 wide.
Allen to throw. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Buffalo.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. Seems like they got a little lazy. They got locked in on maybe 1 or 2 of the offensive targets. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. Wow. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. That's taken in by Shakir. And he will power his way into the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. A 1st down throw for Prescott. And this will be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
This one downfield, complete to Cooks. Now we get... Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. And on the carry, this is Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7. Throwing is Prescott. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Here's Dak to throw. This one caught at the 4. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. To the air again. Prescott. Good blocking, and he's in. Dak Prescott. Touchdown, Dallas. And he missed it. No good. The footing makes kicking very difficult. The snow perhaps playing in to that missed extra point. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. This one brought in by Curtis Samuel. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
56, 56.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Quickly to the outside and complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now Allen. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's in. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. Extra point try by Bass. Through the snowflakes. This one good. And the Bills are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. That one downfield for Cooks. And he's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Prescott. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Prescott now. That one downfield for Cooks. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. They'll throw again. Dak. That's into the hands of Turpin. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They get the conversion with a gain of 22. Again, Prescott to the air. To the left side, caught by Lamb. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Prescott again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Third and short. Prescott. That is caught to the goal line and in. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Cowboys. Prescott will bring up his guys for this 2-point attempt. Now they'll set up to throw. And he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we have come to halftime here at Orchard Park with the Bills out front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the third. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert!
On 1st down, it's Allen. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Elliott. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's complete to Elliott. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get this one complete to Schoonmaker. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Prescott. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. On second down, it's Dak. He's got that complete to Turpin. Third down, 3 to go. To the air again, Prescott. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he'll be brought down on what will be... They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Prescott. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Dak to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Middle.
They'll run here. And he'll get about 5. They'll stick to the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's going to be caught. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game, and they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball, and let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
He'll find his running back, Cook. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Interesting call for the defense. Pressure or sit back on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And that is incomplete.
Hey, wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Lennox, that on for hours. I'm straight out the minutes. They calling up Dion, straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out percentage. Period, break out the minutes from capital M. Now we straight out the sentence. They pay out, they pay out, they pay out. I'm finished. Then grade out the Lakers, the Bay, watch the women. I got go meet your mate. Lord, please don't save them. Minor bumps as I've been paving the road. I go to sleep, go major. Silver too, but I've been playing for gold. The metal keep close range. I cleaned up, still dangerous. Can't change West Philly raised. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. He'll go play action. Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. On 2nd down, Purdy. Pass brought in by Samuel. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
It's a really important conversion right there, Mike, because you just don't want to go 3 and out on the road, especially on your opening possession of the game. You want to let your offense get some rhythm, establish and unfold some of the game plan you've set up coming in. You're going to have a fresh set of downs here and now say, okay, can we turn this good start of a drive and finish the drive with some points?
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw once more, it's Purdy. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate through the passing game. They've essentially ignored the ground game up until this point. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started,
And that last one results in a first down.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Ready? 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bison! 60 Bison!
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. Finding space inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. Purdy on first down. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. He'll come up here on second down and 5. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with McCaffrey. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of... on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Hurt. Go.
First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
That one caught over the middle by the rookie. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Play action. Here's Daniels. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Daniels gonna throw again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some...
In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Ball teed up. Austin Seibert out for the kick. And we're off and running from Houston. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go.
From the 37. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Oh, they're going for this. Diggs there to bring it in. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on fourth down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Dell's got it near the sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he could have a free play here. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, first and 10.
19 tight, ready.
Play fake here, Daniels. That's complete, here's Brown. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This is Eckler on 2nd, and he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's on the move. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Miles Bryant. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there.
Here we go. Back. Go.
On first down, here's Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
65 catch. 65 catch.
From the red zone now. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Panther Street. Panther. Let's go now.
Handoff headed right. Eckler. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Top roll 18. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. This throw is caught. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5.
29 Broncos.
Throwing now, Daniels. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there.
Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, where we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run
You
it back.
getting money, you really don't need to talk about it. Move quiet, you should try it. There's some clout around it. Chase it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Brown Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. The veteran Dustin Hopkins has this one teed up, and we are underway here in Cleveland. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Extend. Hey, 10. Go.
Now Fields going to throw on the first play. A short one there to Freiermuth.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And Najee going to have a Steelers first down up to the 47-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here we go. Good.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Easy. Here we go, son. Hey, 10.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
They run for it with Harris.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Finds Pickens outright.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a 1st down.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Najee Harris taking it in from a yard out. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
Right at the 30. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
A shotgun snap for Watson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerome Ford, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Fields. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Fields now to throw. That's caught. He gets it out to Austin. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going for it. This is Harris. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. They run with Ford. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Again, they turn to Ford. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
Watson just beating the play clock.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have taken the lead. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Fields.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws this.